Like I said, it looks Constantine. He told me Constantine. It's his fault. So Constantine. He's Italian. That's it. No problem. But threding.com, and he's from Greece. So thank you so much.
David, I need another scoring sheet.
Yeah, we got him here.
We got it right here.
Well,
Pass several.
all right, there you go. Well, first of all, I'd like to correct you, David. I'm a Greek, but I'm from Canada. Okay, so that's point number one.
Actually, Ted Cruz.
And I didn't really want the Greek initiative, by the way. We came in alone, so we did this alone. We took a 15-hour trip over here, and we're dead tired, of course. So after Angelo's party last night, I wrote some stuff down because I was sure to forget everything. But I usually do this anyways. When I give presentations, I usually write things down, and I just say things out of the top of my head anyway, so waste my time. Anyways, threading is a generic social network. It's a generic social network. So I've been asked by various people in the past few days since I've been here, what's your vertical? What do you cover? And I say everything, because it's a generic social network. Now, there hasn't been a lot of generic social networks coming out into the market, and this thing took us about 4 years to develop. So it's a really big thing. And by the way, we are officially announcing it today. So after 4 years, this is an official announcement, and we'll be tweeting some stuff as well. So the importance of user recognition and through validation or a response from others is a very important thing when we share things on the web. It's very important. It's probably the most important thing that we do when we share. We try to get recognition and validation from others. So we use others as a mirror of what we actually share. Where's this thing? We're going to show you a little video here.
Before you go.
That way? There you go. All right. Can you increase the volume? I need to do that.
Is now following you. Just do whatever and I'll just watch. Want to poke me back? Wasn't that fun?
Yeah, it's weird though. I don't even know.
I know, but that's what you do, right? I want to endorse you for your coffee making skills.
Thank you.
So easy, just I don't even know what it means, but the thing to do. Do you think you're going to endorse me too? Because I'm pretty good at it. Okay, cool. Hi guys. I was wondering if you would accept my friendship. What's really important with the whole button down. Do you want to be connected? I just want to let you know that 12 people have viewed you. 12 people have viewed you on the subway. What is that? I don't know, you must be really important. They're viewing you. That guy's just remain anonymous. 7 people have viewed you. I have just stepped into Grand Central Station. What's your name? Jenna and Andrew have just checked into Grand Central Station with about 452 other people. I am getting so many views right now. I am.
So, this is why we developed threading. Social networks today are silly. Like people, you make connections with people in such an awkward way to do it. And we've devised a way that we think is more natural, and it's a lot of fun at the same time. So, our vision is clear. We built threading so people can promote themselves to others that share common interests and skills. This is what we do in real life, isn't it? We try to promote ourselves in closed communities, environments, with the skills, the knowledge, and interests that we have. And we get acknowledgement for that. This is what threading is all about. Threading is a generic social network that allows the user to gain recognition, acknowledgement, and acceptance from his or her peers. So, going to the next slide. This is is the opportunity. It's an opportunity to start with. I mean, people are hardwired with certain aspects, certain things, certain attributes. People want to feel significant. People want to connect. These are hardwired things inside. They've been around since the beginning of mankind in society. And this is what threading is challenging right now. Threading is challenging what's not happening, actually. You saw a little bit about it in the video before. It was a funny video. I didn't show the whole thing. You can Google it, and it's on YouTube. You can see the whole thing over there. All right. So, why are we doing it now? Well, we need to fix the likes and the similar flat user recognition achievement models that are around. Like, take Facebook, for instance. You can post something. People will like it. You might get 1,000 likes. You might get 2,000 likes. It's a very temporary rush. You're going to get that rush just for that few seconds, and then it's gone. It's gone in the feed. It's gone out of your mind. It's gone out of everything. So we think that these flat models need to be challenged. We've challenged these flat models by building a system that really, what it does is, it's a gamified social network, and what it does is it allows the user to create collections that he or she believes are interesting or, let's say, part of his skill set or her skill set, and share these with a common group of people who will, of course, rate these collections and elevate this particular user up the ladder of the specific social community. Now, our market, we're going after early adopters, of course, because early adopters are innovators and early adopters, are people who actually use systems like this. And they use them because they're the ones that take chances. They take chances to use something new. Let's face it, Facebook and Twitter and Pinterest have been around for a long time, so it's not going to be easy for us to attract likers or followers. We need to get the innovators into the system so they can start creating the collection, start getting the ratings from the other users and their community in specific. So, our competition, Google and Pinterest right now. We don't see Facebook as a competitor. The reason is that Google and Pinterest both have, most recently Google, of course, have a collection scheme within their framework, within their applications. We use collections in order for our customers to create their collections, and so they can be validated or acknowledged from their peers. So where are we stronger than Google? We have a gamification effect, as I mentioned before. We'll talk about this a little bit later. We have a user recognition scheme. It's in place. We have a structured content services module within the system, a 5-star collection rating, extended content metadata, and of course, a very, very strong and natural privacy scheme, which I will talk about a little bit later. With Pinterest, okay, Pinterest doesn't have a social layer, so they're not really a competitor. They don't have gamification, they don't have a user recognition scheme. They don't support all the content types that we support as a company. We can support all office types, for instance, Word, Excel, database documents, whatever, and we can include these in a collection. Okay? So they don't have a 5-star rating and content metadata and a privacy scheme. This is where we're stronger. So let's talk a little bit about the product. The first thing is the privacy scheme. The privacy scheme is a pyramid-based privacy scheme. It's a natural thing to think about. Just think about it a little bit. When you get close to somebody, when you're on the top side of that pyramid, when you get close to somebody, that person close to you will be close to you in that pyramid as well. So let's say your spouse will probably be in the second level of that pyramid. Let's say you have just an acquaintance with somebody. Would be somewhere around here. Okay? If you get closer to this person, you can move them up in the ladder. Bring them up to the 4th level, or the 3rd, or the 2nd. So this is a natural way to keep people close or far away, okay, based on the type of relationship that you have. The second issue, and these are all patented technologies, by the way, I forgot to mention that, U.S. patented, provisional patent. The second thing is the way we create collections. I think you can't see this very well, but each one of these blocks over here is a collection that users have created. And these collections have little bits and pieces of information in them, which can be either sites or uploads from the customer or the user himself. And these collections are rated from the customer. This is an easy, straightforward process to do within the system. You can create a collection in less than 2 minutes. Okay? Either web information or websites or your own stuff that you upload out of your library and your disk. The third section and most important thing is the gamification of the social network itself. This is something that's been patented as well, where each user, as you can see, has its own profile. And you can't see those letters up there, they're too small. But each user actually uploads stuff within specific chosen categories and is rated within those categories. And based on the ratings that the system and the other users give that particular user, moves up in the ladder in that particular social group. So, George, for instance, here, he's sitting in the group, this guy back here. That's about 10 years ago, George. Thanks. I'm going to give you away now. He actually does, what do you work on, George? Videos or what?
Videos, animals.
All right, so he works on a couple of those categories over there, and he's been rated. He's an advanced beginner in the first section. It's the second one, which is what? It's design and culture. He's a beginner there, and he's becoming into an expert in the third category. I can't remember what that is. But each user can actually play in 3 different categories at any point of time and be rated within those categories. So let's say if you're a doctor, you probably go into the medical section. I said it's a generic social network, right? You can go in there and upload stuff about medicine, about whatever else you do as a doctor, and you'll be rated from other doctors within your particular group. Or you can do fashion. You can be a shoe collector or something. You can be an astrophysicist. You can be anything you want in here. Just like in real life, you can do anything you want. We leave that up to the user to choose his group, his or her groups, and the categories in which he functions and gets rated in. So this is patented technology, as I said before. Now, our roadmap is pretty aggressive. I want to mention 3 things, basically. The most important thing that we're looking at is the 24-month thing, which is an artificial psychology engine. So everybody is getting into artificial intelligence now. Robots have limits. Okay? People don't have limits. Artificial psychology takes into consideration psychological factors in terms of use and recommendation.